still did not see any links to Zoom or the Chromebook that I had requested back in May. After becoming frustrated with them, like you saw, I contacted my aunt. She helped me get in contact with and as soon as people here were involved, that's when Boston Public started to respond to me and started making this emergency. Once I told Boston Public that I do not think they are capable of A, giving me compensatory services for 6 months for my child, they're not capable of doing that, and B, placing him again in the charter here for the fall, as if nothing happened last year, reaching out to me after I had gone through groups and tweets and social media, when they reach out to me and say they're excited to meet Micah. They recognized his name. How can you recognize my child's name when you've never seen him ever in your life? So I'm completely fed up with Boston Public. I have zero confidence. I myself and my son's father are a product of Boston Public Schools. This has gone on far too long. Far too long. We have to do better!
Thank you so much. And so now we are going to have a brief performance, and we will also hear from another city councilor after that. Oh, yes! Don't do that thing.
Mami.
Mom, how am I going to do my homework if I don't know English?
¿Y cómo tú quieres que yo te ayude si yo tampoco sé inglés? ¿Qué vamos a hacer?
So what do you want me to do if I don't even know English myself?
Yo recuerdo que en la escuela a mí me ayudaban con la tarea.
I remember that back in school they helped me with homework.
Pero el distrito se olvidó de nosotros.
But I think the district has forgotten us.
¿Cómo que el distrito se olvidó de nosotros? Eso no puede ser. Nosotros, aunque no hablemos inglés, nosotros tenemos nuestro derecho.
What do you mean they forgot about us? Okay, even though we don't know English, we still have our rights.
Es verdad, mami. Por favor, no nos dejen hablar y nosotros también queremos aprender.
That's true, Mom. So please do not forget us, okay? Because we still want to learn.
Bueno, pues vámonos por el distrito ahora, porque nosotros tenemos que reclamar nuestro derecho. ¿Quién nos sigue?
So yeah, let's go to the district right now and advocate for ourselves, okay? So who's with us?
Te vamos a acompañar.
We are going to follow you.
Performance, thank you so much. It is my pleasure and honor to have next Mr. Ed Flynn, City Councilor, and we thank him again for all of his hard work within the community. Mr. Ed Flynn?
Thank you. And I'm honored to be here with you tonight. And I got here early because I wanted the opportunity to talk to the parents before the event started. And I love reading the signs and learning from the parents. So the real heroes, in my opinion, in this city are the parents of children with special needs and the teachers as well. You never stop fighting for your children, whether your children or your neighbor's children, but making sure every child has the opportunity to get a decent education regardless of your disability or any other related issues. And just briefly, some of you may know I had the opportunity to serve in the military, and when I retired, I went to the medical community after 25 years, and I was diagnosed with various disabilities. And what I learned during that experience is I wish I had the opportunity as a young kid also to have services that are now available. But we can't stop fighting for our children with disabilities because they're God's children, they're your children, and they're Boston's children. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Councilor Expan. Thank you so much for all of your hard work and supporting our families and our students in the city of Boston. Next up is my pleasure to stand for occupational therapist, working in DPS. We know that our related services providers are critical to help students with disabilities. So it's my pleasure to have her speak next.
Of course, it's gonna rain.
That's all right.
That's okay.
They're here.
Hi everyone, my name is Sandra Critchlow and I'm a occupational therapist. And my work includes working with students who have disabilities and helping them to improve their function and participate in their education. And in our related services department, we have a wide variety of service providers that are educationally based. And we know how this closure and isolation, how it has adversely affected our students and our children. And it's heartbreaking for us to watch the progress that we've tried to make over the past school year. Just watch it just wither away. It's devastating to them, it's devastating to us. What I want you to know is that there should never be a choice between delivering high-quality services and the safety of your students and your families. This isn't just as a false dichotomy. It's not an either or. And there are options. There are safe spaces in the city that are right now dormant. They're not being used because we just never use them in that way. But this situation calls for us to be creative, and it calls for us to be bold and to do things differently. So I feel like we could be accessing buildings like our renovated public library and our community center and some empty spaces in City Hall and some empty spaces in this glorious building behind me.
Shout outs to Russian Chick 89. Russian Chick 89, good looking out. The Gooch.
So over the spring and in the summer, I work with he's 4 years old. He's on the autism spectrum, and he's nonverbal, like significantly impaired. And his mom and I did everything that you could think of virtually. We did Zooms, we did videos, we did phone calls, we did texts. But we both knew that it was not enough. And so, if you could imagine with me, what would it have been like for them if I could have said to her, hey, bring him to the Girl Hall Library and let's use one of their study spaces, and I can coach you on strategy, and you can try them out in front of me, and I can be sure that when you go home, you feel empowered to support your child. Right. Just maybe we would have kept his skills. Or imagine a parent is able to bring their child to a community center and get their wheelchair adjusted and get their standard fixed because the child has grown so much in the past 6 months. These are options that are available to us. is a critical time for parents, family members, community members, educators, therapists, for us to band together and to demand that the powers that be make the right decision, make a swift decision, and open up the spaces that we know have HVAC, that we know have air filtration, that we know are safer than our school buildings. In the meantime, this can absolutely be done, but we have to get past bureaucracy and old ways of thinking, and well, we just never did that. Well, there's a lot we never did before. I never thought I could do a good with a first three-year-old. He might come back to me, but I sure as I was trying. So it's time for us to demand that they open up these spaces and give our children the opportunity to get the services and prices that they deserve. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. My name is Asia Cronkey, and I'm an ESL teacher at the time in South Boston. I've been in BPS as a teacher for 8 years, and I firmly believe that parents of children with high needs should be able to send their child to school with complete confidence that they are getting the best possible instruction in the teaching space possible. And these children should be the ones to get first priority when it comes to safe, in-person placement. Every student deserves the best educational outcomes possible. As an elementary school teacher, I work with both special needs and students who are learning English as a second language. These students are some of our highest need students who require in-person, face-to-face service opportunities. Our families should not have to choose between in-person services and remote service because they are afraid their child's school building may be unsafe. We are glad the new memorandum between BPS and our union calls for all school buildings in Boston Public Schools to be inspected by a health and safety expert so we have verifiable data as to which buildings are safe. The school building where I work has a working HVAC system in which all the filters have been changed. This may mean that our air quality is okay. However, our students and families and educators all need assurances from experts that every important health and safety issue has satisfactorily been addressed. So we can feel confident about returning to our building. The issue is that most buildings in DPS do not have working HVAC systems. So we need to be creative about finding spaces where our students with the highest needs can get the service they desperately must have and deserve. Parents of children with high needs should be able to send their child to school with complete confidence that they are getting the best possible instruction in the safest space possible. Meeting the needs of these students must be the top priority for BPS when it comes to creating a schedule for in-person services. Thank you.
Moving right along, we have 2 more speakers, and then we'll be wrapping up. So next up.
Hi, my name is Alex Woodson. I'm a sales specialist at Dixie School in Ashburn. I'm proud to say that I'm the oldest person working in my building. I've been a parent at Dixie Schools for over 20 years, and I want to say I love my job. I love working with students in settings, but I also agree that remote learning does not work, especially for our little ones. And I work in a K-1 classroom. Over the spring, the teacher I worked with and I actually went to visit kids outside their homes so we could see them in person. I did not get into this work at age 64 now to be working
in Zoom meetings with kids. I want to be with them in person. But here's the but. I work in a building that's 98 years old. The Bill DPS report that rated all facilities listed our ventilation and air quality as deficient. That's worse than poor. Now, I've since been told that it's moderate, but there hasn't been any work done on it. So I'm not sure how it improved. Most of our windows are broken. 3 years ago, I almost broke my hand because I had kids come here into the classroom. I dropped the window with the unit block and I took it out too quickly. So, the vents are blocked, there's mold throughout the building. The district has reportedly fixed one window in each classroom. And I'm supposed to believe that's a solution? I love my school community, but our physical plant is a disgrace. It's been a disgrace for years. The district knows this because repairs were made before public visits. Friends of mine who are going back to work in the film industry tell me about air purifiers in every room, and we get one open window. Our windows also don't have screens. So tell me how that's safe. I'm really glad that EG was one right to independent law through all facilities before students return, and this should be done as soon as possible. Then we can all work together to find safe spaces for children with special needs to learn in person. I'll go anywhere. Just give me a safe space. Our students, especially those with the highest needs, deserve nothing less.
Thank you so much. We actually have 2 more speakers left. Next up is Tamara.
Hola, muy buenas noches a todos. Mi nombre es Omara García, madre de una estudiante de educación especial quien asiste a la Charlestown High School. También pertenezco a la comunidad de padres de San Steven. Como madre estoy muy pendiente de todo lo relacionado a la educación de mi hijo.
Hi, good evening. My name is Giovanna Garcia, and I have a child that is actually special needs, and he goes to the Charlestown High School.
Por tal razón, he participado en varias reuniones en donde se han expuesto puntos importantes que el distrito escolar no ha mencionado. Con esto me refiero a la planificación de un plan adecuado para los niños con necesidades especiales.
And I am also part of the St. Stephen's organizing group, and that's why I am here because I am concerned for the safety of my child.
Como componentes del distrito escolar, han tenido poca o ninguna sensibilidad hacia esta población, en la cual me incluyo, porque como mencioné, tengo un niño con discapacidad en el aprendizaje y déficit de atención.
So, and that's why I am referring to this because I feel that there has been no sensitivity, or very low sensitivity to the kids that have actually special needs.
Al día de hoy, 10 de septiembre, no sé cuál será el plan que van a implementar para que mi hijo pueda continuar recibiendo los servicios que necesita.
So after the date, I am actually not sure what's going to be the model, what's going to be the protocol so my son can actually keep getting the services that he needs.
Me pregunto, ¿en qué posición quedan estos niños? Esto es muy triste, pero lamentablemente esta población ha sido marginada por el sistema.
So I ask myself, in what position are the kids in? Because I feel that this part of the community has been marginalized by the district.
Nunca pensaron en ellos. Nunca enviaron una encuesta para esos padres que tenemos niños con discapacidades. ¿Quién me garantiza que el método remoto o híbrido va a cumplir con las necesidades que requiere el IEP de mi hijo?
So they never actually took into consideration my son. They never sent a survey for me to fill out because they never actually made us part of these decision making.
Entiendo que el distrito escolar tenía que dar prioridad a estos niños antes de planificar un plan educativo para los estudiantes de la corriente regular. Y me refiero a la encuesta en donde se hablaba del método remoto o híbrido.
So they actually had to prioritize this specific community of kids because they had to take them into consideration before they actually made a plan for the comeback to school.
Tenían que pensar primero en estos estudiantes, que se han visto muy afectados durante este proceso. Entiendo, tuvieron demasiado tiempo para poder crear y organizar un plan educativo que fuera el adecuado para cada necesidad del estudiante.
They have actually been the most affected ones by this crisis, so they should have thought about them first.
Por último, como madre, le exijo al distrito que comience a trabajar con esta situación de inmediato. La educación de mi hijo y de sus hijos no es un juego. Él tiene el mismo derecho que tiene un niño de la población regular. Gracias.
I demand the district to take into consideration because this shouldn't be a game. Our kids shouldn't be a game.
Thank you. Moving right along. We have the fearless leader of the steadfast, the chair of the steadfast, Roxy Harvey. So Roxy has been doing a lot. She's the new chair of the steadfast for PBS. You all should know her name and stay in touch with her. We have been working really hard behind the scenes, trying to get the district to do the right thing. And I want to thank Roxy as one of the organizers of this event. Woo-hoo! We also have a list of demands that we have presented to the district that we will be pushing for. We'll talk to you a little bit about that, but in the meantime, it's my pleasure and honor to introduce our fearless leader of the state park, Roxy Harvey.
Thank you all. Thank you all for coming out here and staying out here in this rain. You know, it has been difficult times. I think it's clear that we're experience have really pointedly talked about it along with the people who've been there to try to help us. Our district needs to prioritize our students with disabilities and our English language learners. This is extremely important. You cannot tell us that you are prioritizing our students while they're an afterthought and get the remaining seats left in these school buildings. That is not prioritization. The two words that we are going to teach this district will be what equity really means and what prioritization means. Because they seem not to know how to define these words anymore. We have 5 main demands. And I want you to notice the sign says, in home, in community, or in school. When we say we want our children to have services, it is in any of those locations. The priority is getting the services to the children with the highest needs. Let's be clear, these are our special education children. These are our English language learners. These are our homeless children. These are migrant kids, our foster kids, our DCF kids. These are children that depend on these services to survive. So they have been struggling. They have not been able to breathe because they are suffering with what the district is not providing for them on a daily basis. On our campus right here at Poland, in that parking lot with a tent I rent, but our children need services in person, in community, in home, or in school. We have a plan that does not mention our students who have in-home services written into their IEP. Why are they pretending these children don't exist? They exist. Boston does provide in-home services and IEPs for the highest needs children. But somehow they are not mentioned in these plans like the reopening plans. We need to be asking questions like, why not? So when we have our demands, all 5 demands, and you also have them on the pink paper that was passed out earlier, and we have enough copies of them. They go into more detail, but the first one is prioritize and take advantage and start thinking creatively about how to utilize and work with these partners. And we must plan for student needs. Whether it's one child that can't access remote learning or it is 7,000 or all 12,000, a plan must be made. We will not be held hostage by, is there enough space? Is there transportation? We will not blame the bus drivers if they're telling us to try to work it out with the bus drivers. No, we will stand with them to make sure they can have a safe space to get our children to school. We will get our children to these buildings on October 1st because they need these services and it needs to happen immediately. Number 5, communicate with the community. Why are we not about changes to the reopening plan on our website? And no announcements were made. Why are things being changed? Why are things happening and no one knows about them unless the people on that website? We meet with them on a regular basis. They have our emails. They have our phone numbers. But somehow they can't keep us up to date on what's happening with our children. So we should stand for our lives. Because I don't know about you, but I got to go to work and make sure the roof above my head stays above my head. My child needs to stop being dysregulated, break it down and roll it, because he can't take it in the house anymore. So the services that were keeping him going all through that previously, when they named him, when they labeled him, he had all these IEP services, 75% of all. Why would you think that zero, not who went to be able to survive on zero about IEP services, when he needed more than 75% of the school day? So I just say to you, please, even if you choose to do all remote for your child, remember there's others who can't because their children are suffering and they need in-person services. So stand with those who need in-person services at home, in community, or in school. We thank you for coming out today. And we want to bring up JD! Everyone else cares, JD. JD not paying attention to me. JD, my boy. Champ time, champ time. Where you at? Where you at? JD, where you at? Where you at?
Okay, absolutely. All right, so first things first, before we continue chanting, we have some nice little cards with contact information because it's just not enough for us to come out today. And honestly, everyone who's been on the mic knows that, right? And has already said that. We just really want to amplify, uplift that message. So we got to stay in contact with each other and keep going, keep building, keep fighting, and keep moving forward, right? Right? Absolutely. All right. I know I was in the right place to be. I just wanted a confirmation. Okay, so we're going to continue with some chants. Sorry, I think we're a little beat up, but that's okay. And we're going to actually start off with the first one, all right? Number 1, because it's simple. Special ed is all right. This is why we have to fight. Am I right? Am I right? Special ed is all right. Special ed is all right. This is why we have to fight. Special ed is all right. This is why we have to fight. Special ed is all right. This is why we have to fight. All right, absolutely. Let's clap it up. All right, so now we're going to take it to number 7. All right, lucky number 7. 2, 4, 6, 8. Facebook now, we can't wait. 2, 4, 6, 8. Facebook now, we can't wait. 2, 4, 6, 8. Facebook now, we can't wait. 2, 4, 6, 8. Facebook now, we can't wait. All right now. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. we're going to end the chanting with this last one, which is number 4. So if you know it or if you got it at home, you please follow along. And it's really simple. We're going to start off by saying communities united will never be defeated. Then we're going to say educators united. Then we're going to say parents united. And then we're going to end with the number one reason we're out here today is for our young people, for our students. Make some noise if you're out here for our students. Absolutely. For their well-being. So, yes, our children matter, our young people matter. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, communities united will never be defeated. Communities united will never be defeated. Communities united will never be defeated. Educators united will never be defeated. Educators united will never be defeated. Educators united will never be defeated. Yes, you're right. Actually, I realized I'm going to flip this a little bit and take a syllable, 2 syllables down and say teachers united and make that feel a little better. All right? So, we're going to go like this. Now we're going to go into parents, all right? Parents united will never be defeated. 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 And last but certainly not least, once again, because we're out here first and foremost for our students, all right? Shout out to the classifiers in community with us. Students united will never be defeated. Students united will never be defeated. Students united will never be defeated. One more time. Students united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. One more time. Let's make this the loudest and proudest and boldest one. All right, the people united will never be defeated. Let's go. The people united will never be defeated.
Okay, so, if you have not gotten the card, like I said in the beginning, this is not a rally, this is a movement. We as a community have to stay together. This is not the end, this is the beginning. So what I say is, please stay in touch with us for the next step. We're going to keep the pressure on. We're going to continue to work on behalf of our students and families. The future lies in our students. And without an education, they will not have access to opportunities in society. So please, if you have not already gotten a card, please get one from the table before you leave. If you have not been involved in the equity roundtables that have been sponsored by the district each Friday, there will be one next Friday. Please text us. We'll make sure that you are connected. We need to all work together, and the whole purpose of this is to ensure that our students have the services, supports, and a safe environment to which they're entitled so they can grow up independent in every way.
Perfect sense. Can you put the link up to Mass Hall Report video that they did to me?
Legacy that each parent wants to pass on to his or her child, to give them an opportunity to be independent and make choices for themselves. So I want to thank you. You're ready not to turn us. We're bigger and stronger than a little bit of raindrops. And I hope you all will stay in contact with us as we fight for equal educational opportunity for our students and in-person services in school, in community, in home, which is their right. So thank you all very, very much. And please enjoy the rest of your evening. And it's great that the rain is stopped. So I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you for coming. Thank you once and all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all of our speakers.
Yeah, they snuck that one in, Mike Jones. Maybe I should say they did a cover on me instead of an exclusive, because they got furry on the thumbnail, and I'm in the middle of the video. They dug deep for this one too, y'all. Y'all gotta check it out.
This is just what I wish we could have been talking about this instead of having to fight over all this other stuff. But
All right, y'all. So that was a safe services protest / rally. A lot of teachers, a lot of parents of teachers were speaking at this rally. They want clean schools, and I don't blame them. But that's wrapped up, and I just wanted you guys to know that I came across a small channel a few days ago, and they did a little cover on me. Manshole Reports. Shout outs to them guys, man. Those guys, they're underdogs, and they're the top of the underdogs, man. They're doing it, man. You know, they gotta eat too. I don't hate them. I don't hate them at all. I dig the gang. They can talk about me all they want. Give me a cover every week. I love it. Let me know ahead of time too, so I can watch it. But anyway, I want you guys to go over to their channel. Perfect Sense put the link in the chat. Y'all can check it out, and y'all can see how deep they dug, how far back they went. And it's a coincidence that they put the video out right after my video was mirrored last Friday at the protest in Philadelphia when I confronted Antifa. There were a lot of raving comments about that confrontation that I had with Antifa. And if you ask me, I feel as though they were butthurt. They were a little butthurt. They didn't like the fact that the resistance was getting a lot of accolades for confronting Antifa. I wasn't expecting it. You know, that's just what I do, ladies and gentlemen. But I don't think they liked that. And it didn't sit well with them, and they couldn't sleep right that night. So they said, you know what? We're going to do another cover on him. Remind y'all, ladies and gentlemen, they already did a video on me about what, 2, 3 months ago when I got locked up at the MGH building. I mean, they try so hard. That's why, I give them the shout out because they try so hard. And, I can't, I can't knock their determination, man. It's there, It's there, so. Masshole Reports, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all go check that out, man. Y'all go check that video out. Kate. Shout outs to Kate. Kate, love those cheeks. Love those red rosy cheeks. It's such a good feeling, be with family and friends. Such a happy feeling when you're lending a hand. You wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's just a good feeling, a very good feeling. A feeling to know that I'll be back when the day is new, and I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you'll want to talk about. I will too. I'm out of here, y'all.